Hey y'all, I'm back. It's 8:39. At 9 o'clock, I'll be logging off because the last live. I'll just wait for some people to get in here. The last live, I was going in and out. I guess I'm sitting next to my router so I could get better reception. Sometimes the iPhones or whatever phone you have, it doesn't matter if it's an iPhone or not. That it that the reception sometimes is not too clear. So excuse me for that little glitch that I had earlier. I'll just wait for a little people to get back in here. I'm at 37 seconds, and we could just chop it up until someone get in here. I just want my okay back with sealed lips. No, just me. Listen, you cool. It's okay. You have every right to ask me questions that's on your mind. I just want us to have an understanding that I don't take any of this personal. This is not personal for me. I just feel like So, and I'm glad. Just me, you said what you said. Okay, thank you, Jada. Thank you, Candace. Just me. Let me ask you this question. You alone, give just me the pathway, because at 9 o'clock I'm logging off. So you say that I defended Roz, right? You said that I had, and I said, and because you heard me say that I had admiration for Roz, but you said that I stopped having admiration for Roz, which I said um that I did. But you saying like I was mad at Roz because she linked up with Chase and not me. That's what you was trying to say? Good morning, Cassandra. Is that what you were saying? Just me? That it's like, are you trying to hint at that I was jealous or felt left out because Roz linked up with Chase? Um, so let me pose this question to you, just me, honestly speaking. If you were someone that, came and you started a channel and you wanted to grow your platform and you know that you had to network and meet different people and just, pal around and shake hands with a few people just to get where you need to go, even if it's malicious and even if it's not, right? But this one person that you have respect for and admiration for because she did grow her platform, and all of a sudden this person is just taking you know uh drastic measures to keep her platform going. I'm not talking about as a content creator. I'm talking about you personally, just me. Would you have respect with someone that had beef, so to speak, with someone that had back and forth with someone that spoke so nasty and disgusting and degrading and demeaning to her and her family, and made fun and chopped at her tragic loss? Would you still have respect for someone that, okay, you called it a truce, that went further to emerge, to connect, to collaborate with them like you are, like y'all grew up together? Would you still have that type of respect for that person? No, I wasn't saying she linked up with her and not you. I was saying because of the distasteful thing Chase said and you didn't like. Yeah, yes, just me. Yes, I lost respect for her behind that. Yes, I wasn't. I thought you was trying to say that because everybody come in here and say, "Oh, you jealous that she linked up with Chase." So I thought you was trying to hint at that. So what I'm saying is, of course, I was like disturbed and lost respect for her and admiration for her, because how is it that you so bold? How is it that you so confident to slap fives and shake hands with someone who demeaned you and degraded you at the lowest point in your life on YouTube? Not low. I'm not saying low like she. I'm just saying like something that happened to you that you can never recover from. How am I supposed to respect someone like that? And even if I wanted to link up with her or wanted to be second in command, she just showed that she's not a strong person. That's how I feel about that. you know if someone said that disgusting thing, thank you, just me. If someone's purpose driven, if someone said the disgusting things about my family, no way I'm going to pretend to be cool with the devil. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no is what it is. Hell no. No, I wasn't saying you were jealous. I was saying you felt like Ross shouldn't have linked up with her after. That's what I was saying, just me. But I just misread your comments because a lot of people say, "Oh, you just jealous she linked up with Ross." So I felt like, when you said linked up with Chase. No, like if that's just crazy that you would link up with someone like that that spoke so ill of your child, someone that dug deep into investigating the tragic loss of your child, even went as far as putting out articles and doing research and putting out videos, and now talking about, oh, we popping over here, and you look and you turn around and you see posts where people say dope sisters and Raw Squad for life. That means that you have a one-track mind. And as much as people say I defended Roz, as much as people say I praise Roz, as much as people say I kissed her ass, right? If I did, rightfully so at the time, I won't ever praise her in that way again. She has lost brownie points to the utmost. She did. I don't care about the stupid sister at all. Not in the least bit. I hear her commentary. She's guided by dumbass people, right? And that's all well and good. I don't have nothing personal against these people. Like, I feel like when I come and I do rebuttals and I say and I put my commentary out there, mine's is so harsh, mine's is so critical, mine's is so mean, mine's is so vicious, right? But people go to the far extent to determine someone else's faith, right? So that's all I'm saying. Roz, people not feeling Chase. That's why her numbers haven't grown as many as it should have. They not with her like that. Oh, that's true purpose driven. Thank you. Did I pin that? Yeah. Thank you, purpose driven. I feel the same way too. And that's why I didn't say the whole portion of Roz Squad is a cult, because they're not. I met a lot of people from Roz Squad that's neutral, and now I'm going to take that back. I feel like if they wasn't a part of her squad, they was just neutral, and it just so happened that I met them through Roz, right? So I felt like they wasn't the squad, the neutral party. They just, like Coco Love and Lasagna, shout out to all the ones that have been here from day one. I just felt like, okay, they just neutral. And I was just saying a lot of your squad is neutral, but no, they just a neutral party. And I'm learning that right now as we speak, honestly speaking, that they're not just Roz Squad, that they are neutral. I have learned that over the last month or so, just observing the people that come into my chat and say, I'm here, Bronx girl. And I see them in other people chat and supporting them and being respectful, like Coco Love and Lasagna. And I can name a few people that has been respectful. Now, the portion of Roz Squad that I call the cult, I just feel like, your actions speak louder than your words. When you come up here and say, well, I'm so eager to talk about Ross, what do you mean? That doesn't even apply over here. It was a part. If I was a part of the squad, just me, I wouldn't have sub to Chase after what she said. Thank you. There's no loyalty there. They just love drama. Right. I think it's wrong. See what I'm saying? Thank you, Coco Love. I don't have a dog in this fight. My Taurus. But wait, I'm glad you're here, Coco Love. I was reading not to get off the subject. I was reading the astrology, because I do astrology. They said that what Taurus and what Taurus and Leos have in common. They said they materialistic, they generous people, and that they stubborn. I said, oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. Are you materialistic, Coco Love, or you just like nice stuff? I don't think I'm materialistic. I just like nice stuff, and I don't like to share nice stuff because people don't appreciate stuff. So you tell me if you feel the same way. Cassandra said Rosie seems to pick and choose who she forgives when the people have talked about. That's what I'm saying. She has pick and choose. The stupid sister would have been the last person I would have forgave. The last person I would have forgave. Now, mind you, she used to have another page, and I supported her. And I guess if you call it support, she said she never liked me. So if she never liked me and I supported her, and she used to come in my chat and my live and say, hi, how you doing? And support the page and leave comments on my page. And she never liked me that you never liked me. And you never even whatever. But so now you like Roz so much that you bound down and kiss in the ring, right? Simp. But anyway, and that goes to show that people have no loyalty. They use that word loyalty so loosely on these streets. No one has any loyalty to anyone. Just like Coco Love said, I have no dog in this fight. Okay. So let me see. Just me said Cassandra, right? It's wrong for anyone to do it. You can't forgive, but don't link up with the. Thank you. That's all I was trying to say. Just me. Yeah, you can forgive. I don't. Well, I don't forgive and I don't forget. I'm not gonna forgive no one that has talked so nasty about me and my family. No, right? At all. I like nice stuff, but I'm not materialistic. It could be $5 or 500. That's what I said too, Coco Love. Like I'm not materialistic because now I'm learning that I have to like I'm wearing all my stuff. Me and Coco Love is talking. I'm wearing all my stuff that I didn't wear during the pandemic, and it looked and I feel good. And people just it's just a good feeling to dress up nice and look nice, and everything I probably wear last week or so was probably under $100. You know, that's including a coat because I know how to shop. So yeah, I don't think I'm materialistic. They did say that they did try to call Taurus narcissists too, but they say everybody's a narcissist in astrology, especially Leos. But getting back to what I was saying, and that's all. I just want the audience to have an idea of where I'm coming from. No one is off limits. They talking about why you don't talk about BYB, Sharita. What you want me to say? Do you want me to? Was she wrong if she had Miss Faye Kelly up there and Miss Faye Kelly didn't know she was being filmed, or I don't know how she didn't know because it's a process to get up on a live. Okay, you don't just call and dial a number. It's a process to be on a live, right? Whether she knew or not, you know, she knew that she was talking to Sharita. Am I supposed to sit out there and sort out every little detail Sharita say about Roz? No, I don't want to do that. That's not me. Right? Sharita's just as funny as anybody else. Sometimes I find her funny, sometimes I don't. When I start laughing at shit I'm not supposed to laugh at, I log off. Because it has happened. Faye hit the link. Okay, that's what Sharita like Sweet Tea. Right, shout out to Sweet Tea and her little baby. I wanted to tell her because she put out a video of her daughter doing shampoo. I use that shampoo too because it do have good moisturization, and I mean it moisturizes really good Aussie. So you know, I watch everybody here and there. I'm supposed to sit out and tell Sweet Tea what she's not supposed to say. I did say that I think it's wrong, Sweet Tea and whoever. Every time I said what I wanted to say about something somebody said that was wrong, generally speaking, like talking about death, talking about health, talking about children, I feel like it's off limits, and I came for it and I made a general statement, not targeting anyone. I don't have to target Sharita, isolate Sharita. I don't have to isolate Sweet Tea. I don't have to isolate anybody else, right? Those are the top two people say I don't talk about. I don't have to isolate any one of them. Okay, I said it's wrong on all levels. And then when people come in here, use that excuse now more than often, saying, oh, well, but Roz is defending her deceased son name. Right. That's been passed. You can't keep using that as an excuse that she's defending her deceased son name. That is well past that. Someone that took the challenge, involved in it, engaged in it, right? Talking about retaliation, don't use the word retaliation because that means you accepted the challenge. An eye for an eye. So it's no longer about your deceased son. And I'm not talking about Roz because she, you know, don't get up here and say they tagged them on my. Her supporters do. They come forward and they mostly use that as an excuse as to why Roz is going back and forth. When she started talking about Latrice, I log off. I hear something. I'm like, no, I can't. I just can't. You know, I just can't. Right? Because I'm now gonna go over there and watch Latrice and see something that she don't see and bring it up, and now I have a problem with her supporters. That's all I'm saying. Right? Everything, we don't see the same thing. That's what makes it content. That's what makes it a perspective. And that's what makes it comes from my insight. And I just share with my supporters and the spectators and whomever's watching. Thank you for tuning in. You know, that's all I have to say about that. You know, if Roz do something exciting, I'll talk about it. If Sharita do something exciting, I'll talk about it. Good morning, Miss Chocolate 47. Happy Friday. New York is in the building. I feel if she defends his name and legacy, no way she should have linked up with the devil. Exactly. That's not exactly. Now it's just like becoming stupid. Like, oh, the stupid sisters in the cult squad. Like, that's the only people that's sitting up there throw. And then I feel like, you know, a lot of Rod supporters that come over here and support me. I'm not talking about her neutral supporters. I'm talking about her real diehard supporters that have said that they have left the channel because I turned on Roz. But the same people that's telling me that I have turned on Roz because y'all need a wake-up call right now. A wake-up call. Right? Hey, Dana Dane. Hi. Oh, just me speaking. I'm sorry, just me. Y'all need a wake-up call. How is it that you left me? Because you say you left. You don't support the channel, Roz Squad, because I turned on Roz. I'm not neutral, and I'm a slimy snake. This is what they say. I hear your feedback. I read it. My mod is in the building. If she's in the building, if she's not, because I know she working, I know her babies. She have to tend to her babies. So we good in here, right? I'll get back to that, and I'll get to that point in a few. They said, "Oh, you turned on Roz. You're not neutral. You fake whatever you say." How is it? The question remains is how is it that I turned on Roz and that I'm not neutral, but Roz, right, has linked up with someone that has demeaned and degraded her in the worst way, and then you have the nerve to tell me that I need to move forward. It's nothing for me to move forward from. You question yourself on that, on your morals and your values and your integrity, right? Just like Kissed by the Sun, you know, because I was going to give her a name. Everybody gave her a name. Ocean gave her Kissed by the Frog, Kissed by the Moon, you know, whatever. I'm just feeling that the example that I wanted to point out is when she shared that post of talking about that she wanted to help someone, right? And y'all talking about a side. So don't y'all think if this was a real gang war, example, Bloods and Crips, and she did that shit in real life, talking about, oh, I want to help out the other side, don't you think she would have been dealt with? She would have been dealt with. See, I don't look at it from a different perspective. So that's how I give my commentary, and that's where it derived from facts. When Kissed by the Sun, thank you, Candace. I know you working, boo. I know you, and you know, just listen. I'm here because I know you in and out with the babies. So you mean to tell me when I scolded and tried to show Kissed by the Sun what she did was dangerous? Because it's not dangerous on YouTube, because YouTube is like a figment of many people's imagination. It's not actually real. It's just entertainment, like Coco Love said, entertainment. You mean to tell me that if this wasn't a real game that we was all a part of, or you are a part of, that she would not have been excommunicated, dealt with, or even tragically worse? That's, y'all don't think like that, right? But I'm the problem, right? Just me say, but they have to remember Roz stopped supporting you because you had a man friend. You are so silly. Just me. Oh my gosh, that's true, right? Who said that? Jada or Jay? Somebody said she dropped you like a bad habit. She did, and I was shocked. I was like, "What?" I tried to front like I understood what she was saying, but in my head, I was like, "Why would she drop me for someone she said that she don't know and don't?" But anyway, you know. She dropped me like a bad habit. You know, I'm just saying, you know, yeah, she did. That's an example of how women don't unite. Like, and that's another example. You dropped me for a man that I never met and that you had like speculation about, but another woman that has children, that has a life, that demeaned and degraded you in the worst tragic way, reminded you of all the hurt and pain that you have suffered and within the last year, y'all are merged. That's stupid. I guess Bronx is supposed to be a nun. And that's the crazy thing. Like, I know that we all are a certain age. I'm over 40, 42. Roz is close to 50. So we within the same age range. Like, I love to date men. Like, I mean, shit, New York is open and honest. Like, you could meet a guy on every corner. You don't have to sleep with them at all. Okay. Good morning, Ari. Thank you for coming to the chat. Good morning, Purpose. I said good morning, Purpose. That's that control issue. I'll never let nobody control me. Thank you. Nobody could control me. I can't be controlled. Coco Love, as a Taurus, no, we stubborn. I'm a Leo. I cannot be controlled at all. right? So, and to honestly speak, and if you want to know my character, and I don't, if you get in my way, I'm definitely not gonna let nobody stand in my way. So if I was like thinking, oh, Roz got me next to her, I'm not going to stay next to you for long. I'm going to go and venture out and do my own thing. And that's what the stupid sister is going to do. And she don't do that, then she just as stupid as she look and sound. Why would you get close to someone that you hate and act like you don't like and then stab them in the back when you got them that close to you? See, y'all don't be thinking on a level where if y'all feel like these are actual friends and actual teams, that's what happens. The second in command, see, Roz thinks she's the leader, and then the stupid sister thinks she's running shit, that she's the actual boss. She gonna put a dagger in Roz's back. She gonna acquire and accumulate as much as her supporters that she can to build her page and take it in the direction she want to take it in, right? As long as she got that support. Now she close to 3,000 subscribers. She's still waiting to get to that 5K. So she got to kiss a little bit more ass than usual. She got to kiss more ass than me. Thank you, Purpose. Your personal life had nothing to do with your content, right? Nothing at all. And she wasn't even involved. You know, I remember when and that's the crazy shit. I remember when the Dragon came on my platform, when he used to support the platform, come up there talking shit, and Roz called up there. You know, she said, "Oh man, I wanted to speak to him," and he had dropped down or whatever. So when she made that public statement saying that, "Oh well, I'm going to sever ties with Bronx Girl. I don't have nothing against her, but she talking to that man and I don't like him," I'm like, "Oh no, Roz. Why would you even do that to yourself? Why would you even put yourself in that predicament to make me think that you're a type of woman that is jealous?" Hi, Katrina. Hi, Bronx in chat. Thank you, Katrina. In my opinion, they're all brain right. And that's why I want my supporters. They say I'm gaslighting. I'm not gaslighting. Maybe I am and I'm unaware, but I'm not. At a portion of the show, I do want to be genuine with my supporters to let you know I'm working hard on this, you know, and that brings me to my point with Candace. Candace is my mod. I know a lot of people in the chat or people just observing from up top, whether you podcast listener, a bush watcher, or a replay game, and I could be very harsh. And I don't want to say harsh because some people might use the word harsh with Candace. Hey, you silly. So, you know, I know I could be a little harsh with Candace and call her out on some things that, you know, that I don't agree with. You know, that's not my intent. Candace has a hard position. People was coming in my chat saying, "Oh, Candace, you're supposed to be Roz Squad." I'm gonna go to your comment, Katrina. I don't want to lose thought. You're supposed to be Roz Squad. Candace, why are you letting Bronx talk about Roz like that? That is a manipulation tactic that I would not let you use on her. Right? She is here as my mod. She do have a awkward position because she do take up for a lot of you chicks in the Roz Squad that she said, Leela, you know, we talk like grown adults because Candace is a real ass bitch. She is behind the scenes. And we talk like grown women. And if any problems may occur, we squash it before it gets out of hand, which it won't. I won't ever let it get out of hand. She's more nurturing and sweet. She's one of probably the sweetest friends or people that I know as a female, because all females I know, we go back to back. They be like, "Bitch, we ain't gonna be talking to me." No, but I'm saying, but I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, you know, me and Candace, we speak. So when people come up here asking Candace, why is she letting, how could she let me do anything? Or you're supposed to be Roz Squad and you letting Bronx talk about Roz like that? You are causing division. You are causing problems. You are causing dysfunction. You're not going to do that on this platform. Not between me and Candace, not no outsider. I told Candace, listen, I feel like sometimes, you know, when you're in the chat, you run in the chat, you have a hard task, you do a great job, you welcome the chat, you do what a mod is supposed to do, what a mod requires, you know. And I'm not going to say job because I don't want to make it too like snooty or whatever, like she working for me, because she's not, right? I'm just saying, like, you know, people are coming there and troll and just to get a response. And sometimes Candace, sometimes probably a little bit more than what I like, you know, she get caught up and she, you know, answer their questions. But sometimes I told her, and I'm going to be honest, that I feel like sometimes you do go against me. I'm not saying that she's not supposed to have an opinion. I'm not saying that she can't answer anything. I'm not saying none of that, because I want the chat to understand that's here right now that it's nothing personal about Candace that I'm taking any personal frustration out on. I just don't want her to get caught up in the bullshit or the hoopla of these people coming in and thinking that she owe them something. You know, no. She don't have to answer none of y'all questions about me. She don't have to participate. She can answer the questions that she know. And we had an understanding and we cleared up some things, you know, because she feel sometimes, and if she feel that way, how you think the chat feel? Like if she feel I'm coming after her and I'm the host and she's the mod, she have every right to feel that way, because I do, right? I just feel like, and I want it to be going forward 2023, a professional when we in the chat. I'm hosting, she modding, because I see another host, she got professional. I'm not saying professional, I'm just saying they don't engage in too much. Candace don't either. But I feel like, you know, that's how people come in and they cause confusion, and they have and they do, but she hold it down. But we have a clear understanding of where we both coming from. Right? So she don't just block people like that. She don't. She give y'all a full ride. She do. She don't even put people in timeout like that. She give them a full ride. Okay, let me go to the comments. Candace is supposed to be right. Candace is supposed to be her own person. Thank you. I love Candace. She understands this is your platform. She does. Right. But I also want Candace to know that, listen, if someone come up here with the intent of trying to cause disruption in the chat, block them. Right? If someone come up here and troll the chat, put them on timeout. Right? If someone come in here and agitate the chat, block them. A lot of people that have been with me is still here, but the people that has not been, I'm not loyal. I'm not talking about, like, if you don't like the way I talk about your leader, Ross, if you don't like the way I talk about Sharita, okay, I'm not going to even say Sharita. I'm talking about Latrice. Those are the two main ones. And you lost interest. Okay. Right? I don't have that type of love for Roz to be like, oh, I'm going to unsubscribe from you because you said Roz commentary is wrong about Latrice. Or you said you like Roz, but you don't. I never. But anyway, let's go talk about my type. Candace has such a sweet soul and spirit. She definitely has that heart, and that's why I rock with her. She do. I stopped liking Roz because she turned on people too fast. That let me know she is not right. But you know what's so crazy is, you know, when her and Sharita stopped speaking, a lot of people, and that's the thing, a lot of people who favored Sharita more, they went with Sharita, and that's okay, and that's all well and good. And the people that staying with Ross, they staying with Ross. But I feel like the Ross squad, y'all taking it a little bit too far. Grown ass woman sitting up there, you know, making it seem like y'all in a gang and y'all separated and y'all got sides. Just like Kissed by the Sun, she set an example, and I had to show her. And then I heard Osha say, you know, fuck the Bronx. Like, you could say fuck the Bronx. It's all well, it's okay, it's all good. Me and anybody from the Bronx, anybody from New York, we have our own swagger, just like people from Chicago, just like people from Texas, just like people from California. Okay? So, no, Tanya Trainer. Welcome, Tanya Trainer. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, of course she's, listen, Tanya Trainer. I'm doing a division. I'm doing a great job at it. I'm doing a great job of dividing people. What I'm saying to you is, what I was trying to say to Kiss by the Sun, we and her have a certain lingo, because she's from the Bronx, and a lot of people be in her chat, not a lot, a couple. If someone came in my chat, like, I'm from the Bronx, okay. Bronx, New York City have a certain lingo. We have a certain language, just like every person where they come from, they have a certain swag. So Bronx women, whatever, understand each other a little more. Some are fake, some are phony. That's why she say what she said. I'm from the Bronx, so I know you from the Bronx. You can't hide that. I'll be looking at you, observed you. You are from the Bronx. In the Bronx, I don't care if you become rich. I don't care if you become famous, the Bronx is still always there. Trust me, it is. And nothing wrong with the Bronx. You won't ever hear me talking down on the Bronx. I don't give a fuck if I lived under the sea, under a train station, inside the tunnel. I'm not talking about the Bronx in a bad way. No shape, form, or fashion. Right? Okay. Good morning, Tanya. Look at Tanya Trainer done entered the building. No. Wait, look, let me go back to your top because you came in here. You said, "I see. I'm gonna be in trouble." Roz is a leader. I think this is where the misconceptions need to be left in 20. She is a leader, right? Don't people follow her? Don't people hang on to her every word? You cannot sit back, Tanya the Train, to tell me someone that's established and someone with your intellect and someone with your knowledge. And you cannot sit back and tell me that people don't look at Roz as a leader, as someone, as a role model, as an image. You cannot tell me this is not true, Tanya Trainer. See, and then you say, Bronx, you seem to be doing a division. That's good. Good morning. Didn't she say good morning? We rock who we want to. Wait, I'm sorry. Good morning, Unique. I'm coming back to you, Tony. We rock who we want to, like you said. So what's the problem? There is no problem. But if you come up here and if you rocking with Roz, rock with Roz on your panel. You know, if you rocking with Roz and you have questions in here, you ask them respectfully. Okay, you rock with who you want to rock. But when you enforce that who you rocking with on somebody, then it becomes a problem. That's the problem, Tony L. When you enforce it, and when you enforce and project your beliefs and your ideas of who you rock with on someone else's panel, because someone like myself is saying something that you don't agree with, but now you coming in here and pushing back, that's okay too. But when you come in here agitated, and when you come in here protested, and when you come in here throwing up like the emojis, that's the problem. My emojis is not of a purple heart. My emojis is not of a pink heart. My emoji is of an eagle and a lion head. Right? I'm just saying, if you want to be rocking with somebody, represent them accurately and represent them respectfully. Don't come in here like a gang member. No. Okay, wait. So no one can divide anyone unless they see something that they no longer like in a person. People should have their own minds, do what they want. Exactly. Exactly. I am a leader. I'm a natural leader. Thank you, Just Me. I am a natural leader. And I'm pretty sure that you have got that from me from the time you have seen. I don't follow anybody. And this is how I show you I'm a leader, because it upsets a lot of people from the Rod Squad or whomever, right? The Rod Squad is the only one that is top billing, and they'll come in here and they show they dislike and dismay for the content creator commentary. Nobody could do that on anybody else's channel. You'll get blocked quicker than a hurry. Okay, people been throwing up all types of emojis. Gang members, really, right? Exactly. So, like I said, all right, if you come in here and say who you represent, but if you come in here intentionally throwing up the purple hearts with no regard for the host, if you coming up here throwing up the stupid sisters emoji with no regard for the host, that's gang member. Like that's like how you say it. What's the word? Who know the word? Marking your territory. Like I was here. I'm here, right? So I'm the host. My emojis is the lion head and the eagle eyes, right? So many people that support me and they let me know that I support you, they throw up the lion and they throw up the eagles. That's how I know that you support me. So if you coming up in here and intentionally with no regard and throwing up the purple hearts, so to say I'm here, or throwing up pink hearts and say, oh, dope sisters forever, that means that you are officially showing that you have the gang mentality. Right. I rock with me. I just watch who I like. I'm not a follower, and that's how everyone should be. That's how everyone should be. Everyone should be, right? And that's why, like people like Katrina and Coco Love and Lasagna and whomever's in here, and Tanya Trainer, she's neutral too. She just don't want to say it. She's scared. She's scared she may suffer a penalty. If you neutral, you neutral. The best way to go is neutral, because you don't owe nobody anything at all. Okay? People take this mess too personal. They do. Y'all don't know these people. It's just dumb. It is absolutely dumb in all ways. form and fashion. Just me said it's a form of intimidation from the squad. It is a form of intimidation, since they do run so deep and they do have a large following behind them. That's when they come up in. I thought it was funny at first when people go in each other's chats, throwing up the emojis, the purple hearts, the red hearts, whoever hearts, right? So this is what Tony L said. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, Joyce. Joyce is a member. Have I seen you in a while? I think I've seen you in a while. I don't know, but thank you for joining the channel and thank you for coming by this morning. So Tony L says, does this still apply for the orange hearts or is it just for the purple? Listen, nobody come in here throwing up the orange hearts. When the last time someone came and threw up the orange hearts? Excuse me, Tony L. Honestly speaking, right? Sharita, supporters come in here respectfully. Sharita supporters don't come in here dropping the orange hearts. I have not last seen the orange hearts since the last time Sharita was on my platform, and which is the right thing. Okay, if you want to technically speak, she here, her supporters are here, they throwing up the orange hearts, right? If that's her emoji. But when you come in here and I start saying things about Roz or the stupid sister that you don't like, and then you throw up the emoji to say I'm representing, okay, all well and good, but you don't have great intentions behind that. Your intention is not great. So it makes it a form of intimidation, just like just me said. Okay, there we go. We settled that. Thank you. This is what goes at thank you. Purpose driven, because that just goes to show that you respect the host. That's how you support the channel. You could throw up the lion head, you could throw up the the eagle eye. If you new coming in and you want to represent, okay, yeah, you represent, and you put a heart next to your name or your emoji next to your name if you first time coming in. But if you coming in with the intent on some like, oh, we here, we can't be stopped, then that's a problem. That creates a problem, honestly speaking. Candace got the hearts and the candy, because her candy canes, right? So I just feel like moving forward, and I'm not saying nobody can't throw up where they represent from, because you are representing from different platforms. Even if you're not from a platform, or even if you're just dropping in just to listen to someone speak. If you come in with the intentions of dropping the purple hearts just to say I'm here and we represent Roz, I feel like you being disrespectful, and I feel like that is like automatically reason to get blocked or timed out. Not blocked, but timed out. Okay? Bronx as a serious there is no one here that I follow unless I am in the gym in class. Tanya Trainer, listen, we know you small, okay? We know you in your 60s, and we know that we all want to look like you when we get older in the 60s. 60 is a nice age. 60 is an age where women like myself want to look good, stay healthy, right? But you are snooty, and that's what we know about you, and that's okay. We accept that about you. We respect that about you. So let's go. It says, Bronx, on a serious note, there is no one here that I follow unless I am in the gym in class. Okay, thank you. Who do you follow, and do you feel that you're a leader here? Yes, I'm a natural leader, Tanya Trainer. I was born a leader. I have leadership skills. I exhibit that and I present that every time I come live. I don't follow no one. I told y'all I watch astrology, I watch psychology, I watch progressive news, I watch the news, I watch politics, I watch fashion, and I watch people on this side of the sector. I dip in here and there. I don't watch too many things I'm not interested in, because a lot of things that don't hold my interest. I don't have no leaders. But I'm just saying, like, they regard Roz as a leader when they come in and they protest in Roz's name. This has been proven. I don't know if it's okay to put other CC names in the chat, but I noticed Roz watched this other creator, and then she comes on her live and use her content, and her words is bootleg. Who, Roz? Roz used, wait, you said Roz do this, Sunflower? She used, all right, I'm going to read it again. I don't know if it's okay to put other CC names. You can put the name in the chat. We promote over here, if that's what it's called, promoting. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for putting names in the chat. Let's just see what happens, Sunflower. Put it in the chat. And if I get in trouble behind it, then we know not to put the names in the chat. I don't know if it's okay to put other names in the chat. But I noticed Roz watched this other creator, and then she come on her live and use her content, and her like words is that is bootleg. Katrina said, "I'm from no one's platform. I just rock with ones I feel are genuine." And thank you. Well, I'm glad you said that, Katrina. You rock with the ones that's genuine. Sonia Trainer said, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you call a leader. I hate speaking in riddles. People, I can only speak for myself. Let me throw up a line. Is that it? Yeah, that's Tanya Trainer. You trying to be funny? Now, when you throw up the lions, tell me your astrology sign. People rock with who they want. Excuse me. People rock who they rock with. People don't need emojis to show that it's not that deep. It's not that deep. But you know, if you're gonna show a thank you, or Tony, if you're gonna show courtesy to the toast, right? In their chat, Roz has a large following. She have 1,000 people in her chat, right? And all of those 1,000 people are not all of her supporters. So most of her supporters do put up the purple hearts, because I feel like that's just a respect to the host, to show you that we here. But when you come intentionally to protest, to agitate the host on someone that's doing commentary on someone that you like, and you're not agreeing with that person, and you do it intentionally to show that you was here, to show that you making a statement, that's not right. But if you come in and you say, well, if you come in, Tony L, and you put a purple heart next to your name the first time, I'm going to remember, and I'm going to know that you're from the Roz squad, right? Roz is not the only one that have purple hearts, but I know that this is mostly in this sect of the purple hearts. Latrice have red hearts. So someone come in and speak and say hi with the red heart, I'm going to know that's a red heart, unless I know who you are. You just showing the host love. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just about the way you do it and present it. That was my point. Jada said, I don't think no one should be throwing up what they represent. I think it's childish. Personally, this is not the street. That's true. That's what I was trying to tell my supporters. Like, please don't go in nobody's chat throwing up the Lions or the Eagles. We don't do that. This is not turf war. This is not gang territory. We don't have to do that. You can do it in our chat. Throw up the lion heads and the eagle eyes to show a courtesy to the host. Bronx, I think your chat be more upset than you are. Tell them to chill. Laugh my. It's not that serious. I am here being entertained until Bronx say something. I think my chat is the coolest. I think my chat have the great vibe. I think my supporters especially vibe with me. We on the same wavelength. We have the same sort of ideology and beliefs. We have a sharp mind. We have integrity. A lot of my supporters, and I feel like Tanya Trainer, that a lot of my supporters that show cause and show respect are neutral, right? They not afraid to push back on me at all. And they my supporters. Don't let me see. Her name is Dear Cookie. Oh my god. Sunflower. Her name is Dear Cookie. Sometimes I watch and then Roz come on and they say the same thing. I seen Dear Cookie and I used to comment in her chat. I don't watch her no more. Like, cause honestly speaking, I don't know. Most of her content is surrounded about Muffin Plus Five, and I don't watch Muffin Plus Five, so I never like really heard Roz. Honestly speaking, Sunflower heard her use some Dear Cookie words. I feel like a lot of content creators, they have who they like and they show who they like and they showcase who they like, and that's okay. And sometimes we do pick up, other people language, because I used to be like, I don't know. I guess if you hear but so much and if you watch someone, you probably like would adapt their language. I don't think it's intentional with Roz. I don't think she sit there and mimic Dear Cookie. But I do know who Dear Cookie is. I did watch her. I did listen to her, but not so much, honestly speaking, Sunflower, if that answers your question. Now, your chat gives everyone free will to say what they want respectfully, which is cool. Thank you, Katrina. And that's how I designed it to be, Katrina. And people like Katrina that observe the chat and feel comfortable enough to just put her comment in, because she know it'll be accepted here. She know my mod is not gonna like erase anything she say, that my mod, because Candace don't find too many things like disrespectful like I don't. She find half of the shit y'all say funny. She'd be like, yo, your chat was off the hook and it's hilarious. But she know when someone come in here like, you bitch, and like as soon as you say that, she won't block you, I'm gonna block you because you come in here with the intent to get blocked. She talk about treats and other people. I heard her talk about, if you want to talk about wait, stay right there, Sunflower. I'll be right back. She said military people, purpose driven, said military people take Purple Heart serious. Some been through some things. Yeah. Aries. Oh, okay. I have an Aries sister and I have two Aries sons. Y'all don't stop, So, you don't stop. You don't have no boundaries. Yeah. Tanya Trainer, if me and you probably were like, even if we were sisters or mothers and daughters or cousins, we probably would have fought. But no, I think we probably would get along because we both understand each other. The only man, and I'm not gonna lie, my kids are Aries. They understand me and respect me. I'm seeing this guy. He's 63 years old. He understands me 100%. He's an Aries, so I can't knock Aries. Thank you, Sunflower. Look at the Jada J talking about. I only feel safe in your chat because I don't get gangbanged. No, but you should have been in here. Listen, you was in here, Jada J, and you was a part of the lit live hilariously because that live was lit with you and everybody else. When Don, you say, I seen all your comments. I just thought it was funny. I thought everybody came from an intelligent standpoint. Yeah, even if you are sarcastic, I'm talking to the ones that participate. You are intelligent in what you say, and that's what I respect the most. It's not like gutter politics and gutter talk. Some people come in here and they do that, but that's okay. But the ones that override all that shit, you are part of that, Jada J. Thank you, Sunflower. She do talk about treats and other people. With Dear Cookie, if you want me to be honest and y'all want to bring up other people, Sunflower is showing an example that you could bring up other people's names and we could have a full and honest conversation, because I said I was going to log off, but I had to come back. I was watching Dear Cookie. Some things she say I like, but most of the times I feel like, and even myself, not intentionally, I feel like sometimes, especially when it comes to Muffin plus 5, it's in particular, she have an affinity for Muffin. I feel like Dear Cookie could be quite judgmental when it comes to and I'm not trying to isolate her because she's not the only judgmental content creator. I feel like Dear Cookie could be a little bit biased in her opinion, and that's okay. And I feel like she could be a bit judgmental in her opinion, and that's okay also. I feel like when certain content creators have a boom and they have a positive day, or someone has a positive content or commentary for that day, that they make a spectacle out of it. They make it more than what it is, and I don't like that. Like, because I know too many people on this side of the sector, right, is not that positive. They try to influence others with positivity, which it doesn't always turn out to be. I don't have a problem with Dear Cookie. I feel like she's the only one that stayed in true fashion, in true form with her avatar. That's what I respect about her, right? I was like, damn, she ain't break character yet. She hasn't, so I don't think she's fake or she's phony. I just feel like she could be a little bit judgmental when it comes to Muffin plus 5, like more so Muffin plus 5, right? I don't know. I don't think she have anything personal against Muffin. Muffin is content, but I feel like and Candace, you got it. You got this down pat. Candace do content on Muffin plus 5, and you are. Oh, thank you, Sunflower. Leo's is in the building. Now, it would determine if you are August Leo or July Leo. Excuse me, Sunflower. Which one are you? I bet you are July one. But what I'm saying is about like with other content creators such as excuse me, I'm sorry, Dear Cookie. I feel like she got her favorite content creators, and if I'm not saying favorites, the ones that she support. Because I have commented and asked her questions in her channel just to be clear on the things that she say, because I judge people too, not intentionally and not maliciously, but I have seen and I have watched a little bit here and there when people think I don't watch, and I just pick up on, like, I don't know if she thinks she could help Muffin plus 5 or if she thought she could help Muffin plus 5. I just feel like sometimes, and maybe, and I'm not, because and I know I'm not trying to start trouble. July, I knew you were. Trust me, just by your comments alone. July Leos are a little bit more considerate. Leos of the August is a little bit more self-motivated. Can we agree on that? Sunflower, that, a little bit, Leos are considered, nice anyway, but we're not going to get into that. Another day for that. Okay, so Candace do commentary on Muffin Plus Five, and Candace have her ups and downs about it. Candace do highlight most of the time that Muffin Plus Five made a great uh, living for her family through social media. Candace have her qualms about Muffin Plus Five. I don't watch Muffin Plus Five, but I'm learning through Candace what is going on with Muffin Plus Five, and I feel like Candace, keep going forward with doing your commentary on Muffin Plus Five. And if y'all talking about doing positive stuff, why it's like an example of Candace and Dear Cookie coming together, because they do speak about Muffin Plus Five equally, come together and give their opposing opinions and views on Muffin Plus Five. That's the only way I would feel like someone don't take it personally, when they have a deep down discussion about Muffin Plus Five. That's Candace lane. I'm not going to ever overstep my girl lane, because I know that she could take it and she could knock it out the ballpark. Right. And yeah, am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Right. Candace convos. Convos with Candace, to be exact. She do commentary on Muffin Plus Five. Dear Cookie do commentary on Muffin Plus Five, and others. Dear Cookie do. But mostly I feel like her main content is on Muffin Plus Five. I remember Sunflower when they thought that Dear Cookie was Day Day, right? I used to see Roz supporting Dear Cookie. I don't forget shit. I seen stuff, right? So if Roz come in someone's chat and support them, she letting them know I was here looking at your channel. I support you, even though I don't agree with what you said. But I feel like certain content creators, they have who they direct and they support directly, right? Because Dear Cookie never been in my chat, and that's okay. Maybe I'm not her cup of tea, but I've been in her chat while ago listening to her. I just feel like a lot of us bear the responsibility and accountability of presenting facts and an honest opinion when we're speaking about people like Muffin Plus Five. That's how I feel about the situation. I'm going to support Candace because she do commentary on Muffin Plus Five and others, right? Dear Cookie do commentary on Muffin Plus Five and others, right? So what I'm supposed to do, I'm supposed to go look at Dear Cookie, I'm supposed to look at Candace, and I'm supposed to play them against each other? No. But if if y'all want to get the momentum going, I feel like Candace and Dear Cookie should look at each other content and take from that. We don't have to wait for nobody like Roz, or collaborate with no one like Roz. We don't have to take the direction of Roz and her squad and the Stupid Sisters. I feel like if people really want to take their platform to another height, then y'all gonna have to start doing a little bit more collaborations. Okay? Well, here we go. Oh my goodness, it's Convo Kit. Convos with Candace. Thank you, Sunflower. Convos with Candace is good too, but honestly, she talks about her positivity as well. She said she took a break because she thought she was judging. That's what Dear Cookie said, Sunflower, about Muffin Plus Five. Cause I feel like she did judge Muffin Plus Five more so than anyone else. And I was like, I'm not told to that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if she remember telling her that. I did. I said, I feel like your commentary, because I'm bold. I can't help it. I'm like, I feel like, Dear Cookie, your commentary, and I'm glad you got this conversation started, Sunflower. I appreciate you. I said to her in her comments, I feel like that was a while ago that you judged Muffin Plus Five a lot. She and I'm glad that she acknowledged that, because it's not like she intentionally or maliciously doing it. I don't think I have heard her say some, but she's not mean or evil. She's just, she's just a little Tanya Trainer, snooty. Tanya Trainer, snooty. Dear Cookie is snooty. I don't have a problem with snooty people. It's just like, I feel like you can't project your views on other people to the point where you want them to accept it and you want them to embrace it, and they're supposed to be what you want them to be. I don't. That's how I feel about that situation, Sunflower. And honestly speaking, and I don't want to go on anybody's territory and start doing commentary about Muffin Plus Five, but I just want y'all to tune into Candace and Dear Cookie when they doing commentary on Muffin Plus Five, and y'all, we the people decide like who you believe the most, because if a person give commentary on someone, they supposed to make you believe what they say. You know what I mean? That's the point. Like, you're supposed to engage your audience, make sure you have your audience engaged, and have them feel like they getting an honest point of view. Honesty don't mean truth. You're giving your honest feedback. Candace give her honest feedback. Dear Cookie give her honest feedback. I feel like if y'all want to talk about Muffin Plus Five, yes, insinuate the positive with the negative. Yes, she's not perfect, but to hone in and to delve in to her most negative things that she may display on social media, that's not right. Thank you, Jada J. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to get off here soon too, because I got to go. But because I feel like people like Sunflower. Thank you, Sunflower, for coming in here and changing the tune of the chat, and everyone that stood this long to listen. I feel that's now. I feel like my page, my platform has been validated by my supporters, by the guests, by the spectators, to show you that this is a neutral platform. Sunflower just proved that. Jada J just proved that. Just Me just proved that. Tanya L just proved that. Lasagna just proved that. Coco Love just proved that. Purpose Driven just proved that. Tony L just proved that. Just Me just proved that. You know what I mean? Y'all prove that I'm a neutral platform. Without you, I cannot do it. I don't forget where I come from. And I think that's how we should move forward in the future. Good morning, Doris. Oh, yeah, Doris is a neutral spectator. I have opinions about everyone. I just want to deliver it in a way where people can receive it and they don't feel like Bronx Girl. Everybody know Bronx Girl is like, she don't have no filter, right? I'm working on that to cap what I say, not to be offensive to anyone in my chat. That's what I'm self-reflecting on, not to be offensive to anyone that come by and just want to hang out for not a couple of hours, an hour. Okay? And that's what I'm going to deliver to you. And that's what I want y'all to gain from this. So anybody you want me to watch, don't be fear. I'm sorry, Miss Chocolate 40. Oh yeah. What's up with your channel? Are you going to get your channel going? Is it Emotion? Did you start it yet? I'm sorry, Miss Chocolate 47. How could I forget you? Because you represent Brooklyn, New York City. You even brought your colleagues in here, your co-workers in here. Tell them I said what's good. That's what you know what I mean? And people like Miss Chocolate 47, believe it or not, Miss Chocolate 47, the same way that you have like recommended or heard and listened to me with your coworkers. I'm not gonna lie, other people have told me that, oh, I listened to you with my coworkers, with other people. That makes me feel good. I could never forget you. She said, hold up, Bronx. I'm sorry, Miss Chocolate 47. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. You are, and you have been a neutral supporter. You are a neutral supporter all around the board. I want to know what's up with your channel, because I'm pretty sure you're ready to make your appearance, your debut channel. We waiting, we supporting you. We will support you no matter what. Okay? We appreciate you. Miss Chocolate 47, who is from New York City. Bronx. Oh my gosh, Purpose Driven. I'm glad you brought that up. Listen, if you were here, just wait, hold on, real second. Candace, I'll talk to the chat real quick. Okay. All right, before I wrap it up, Zachary had I'm glad you said that Purpose Driven. Thank you. So Zachary had a school, like a book fair at school, and I sent money in, and I think I sent in too much. So the teacher called me and she said, you sent in this amount of money. Is it for support? So she helped me. I said, yes, for support. So he come back with a book from LeBron James called I Promise. This book is so beautiful. I'm not going to turn the camera on, but I want, if you are in here right now and you want to read a book to your child, or you just want a book for your, this is for Zachary. I want to get to you, purpose driven. LeBron James, I Promise, illustrated by Nina Mata. You have to get this book for your children. It's a beautiful book. I read it with Zachary. It is a beautiful book, I Promise, by LeBron James. Now, Purpose Driven asked me what I was reading. I have bought some books that this guy was selling from Friend of, excuse me, All in the Streets for $1. And it was a beautiful book. And it said Friend or Foe. And it says when to cooperate, when to compete, and how to succeed at both. Purpose Driven, Friend or Foe, Adam Galinsky, and Morris Switzer. I don't know the name. I'm glad you said that, Purpose Driven, because I was going to start telling people what I do, like, introduce a book. So Purpose Driven, I'm going to start reading When to Compete. Friend and Foe. And it says when to cooperate, when to compete, and how to succeed at both. So that's where I'm at right now with the books I'm reading. I appreciate you asking me that. Purpose Driven, that means a lot to me. But yeah, so that's the book I'm reading. So if anybody in here that have grandchildren or little children or know any little kids, get the book LeBron James, I Promise. It's a beautiful book. It's beautifully illustrated. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing. It's like opening up a little bit by little, just for y'all, just for you all to get to know who I am as a person, and whether it's my TV personality or just my home personality, we're going to get to know each other, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. So I just know that I appreciate the I back. What did I miss? No, you didn't. I was telling them about, oh, just me. I was telling them about this book that Zachary bought from his book fair called I Promise by LeBron James, because Purpose Driven asked me what I was reading. And I was telling Purpose Driven I was reading Friend or Foe. I think it's like something like a guide, or know when to strike and know when not to strike. So I do a lot of research, and I do a lot of reading, listening, just to make my platform better, just so y'all can get the feel that it is different and I am genuine about doing and making it grow. And y'all are here to help me do that. So it is a Friday, and I know people have things to do, and I do have to end the live because I feel like it's a Friday's morning. I want to run my errands and get it out of the way. And I appreciate everyone coming by and stopping by and listen. Thank you. It is a good read. Get the LeBron James book if you can. It's a sweet, beautiful book. I'm telling you, when I first opened it, I was about to cry. Just how beautifully illustrated it is. Every child should have that book. That's in elementary school, I feel. Or just for yourself. Sometimes children books and children programs can help adults be a better person. Trust me. So so I just wanted to end that note. See, Purpose Driven came in here and blessed the chat and warmed up the chat at the end. Thank you. So I'm going to say thank you for everyone for listening to my insight and my perspective. I held you at 124. It went up and went down, but I held and engaged your conversation. That matters to me the most. That means that I'm not stopping. I can't be stopped. I won't be stopped. We moving through these YouTube streets. Everyone have a blessed day, and thank you for listening to my insight and my perspective. Have a great and safe Friday. Hey, thank you, Purpose Driven. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Lasadia. I love this live per usual. I love you for coming in and listening. And wait, it's nice to be on a platform where the content creators read and understand and their pronunciation together. Listen, I'm trying to be a little bit different. I'm learning how to speak for y'all. You can't stop. Talk to y'all later. See y'all Monday, hopefully.